What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me, man. I hope everybody having a good day out there, man. Hope everybody cooling. You know, we had Bulls basketball tonight. Lonzo, we had him live and direct. You understand, he played well tonight, but that's not really the case. Lonzo Ball's been playing well pretty much all preseason long, if you ask me. I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Bulls. They look scary. Like I said, they're rolling into the season hot. You know, I'm predicting them to beat Memphis Friday night. And like I said, roll into the regular season. Like, you can't go into the regular season no better. And the best bet is you got the Pistons. Even though their season is tough, you got the Pistons, you got the Pelicans. I think those are two games, especially the Pistons. I think that's a game that you get the wheels on the tracks and you get things rolling. So I'm very excited for the Bulls to get out and play that game. But before we get into everything, I want to tell you today that Lonzo Ball is finally playing for a competent organization. You understand? We all know the chaos that ensued in Los Angeles, the horror story, the Friday the 13th, the nightmare on Elm Street that happened in New Orleans. You understand? It seems to be finally Lonzo Ball is in a situation where you don't hear any rumblings, you don't hear any issues, you don't hear no beefs, no trade rumors, no backstabbing, no shit talking, no just you know that talk. You know that language that some of these NBA officials use. Thank God Lonzo Ball seemed to be in a whole different situation. So we're going to get all into everything. We're going to break everything down because Lonzo Ball has finally moved on to greener pastures. You understand? Before we do everything, I need everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. If you're just tuning in right now, we might be live. Shit, hell, we are live. I need you to go on there and join the live politic with us. Let's talk basketball. Let me hear your thoughts. Get in the comment section. Let's politic. Let's talk. Support the channel. The channel supports you. Hit that goddamn like button. It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all. Listen, let's just do a damn rewind, or better yet, fuck the rewind. Just hold everything right there. Right before even the free agency, I was a big advocate for Lonzo Ball going to the New York Knicks. You know why I wanted him to go to the New York Knicks? Not because of the roster was star-studded, you know, and he was just going to roll in there and just been a shoe-in. You know, I looked at the organization. I looked at what Lonzo has dealt with in Los Angeles. Like I said, we know that we're gonna get all into the specifics and the characters that we need to talk about. But I wanted him in New York, you know, with Scott Perry, with Tibbs, with Leon Rose. It seems to be worldwide Wesley. The Knicks are a competent organization. You could say whatever you want about the New York Knicks past, whatever the hell you want to say about ownership. They done ran over all of the bullshit. They're running the New York Knicks like a competent organization. Anybody that's a basketball fan can see and attest to that the Knicks are doing business differently nowadays. You understand? They're moving like a real organization. And that's why I wanted Lonzo there, because I felt like Lonzo never got a good chance to be on solid footing. You understand? And that was always my concern, especially with his free agency looming. You know, he fast forward, he pivots. He doesn't. He shits on New Orleans. He didn't really entertain New York, as of my knowledge. It seemed to be that his whole, even in his press conference, he said that Chicago was always the front runner for him. So let's move forward to Chicago. I totally overlooked the organization and the structure that they have. I didn't know that AK was this mastermind and he's doing all of this shit, and I didn't know this. You understand? So excuse me and pardon me. I'm here to pay homage to all Bulls fans around the world. You understand? I looked at, let's go back to what Lonzo came into. He came into the Los Angeles Lakers, you know, with Jeannie Buss, you know, Magic Johnson. You understand? We all know that whole situation imploded. You understand? They went from Lonzo being the face of the franchise. Magic proclaimed that Lonzo was the face of the franchise. You are the face. What does he do to the face of the franchise in a few months' time? This guy goes and gets LeBron James and Lonzo. He's not even a fucking factor. You went from being the face of the franchise to the second year. Lonzo really had to get it how he lived when LeBron got there. Because if Lonzo would have been bullshit, Lonzo could have stayed on the bench for eternity if he didn't start turning shit around. But nonetheless, man, it is what it is. You know, that whole shit imploded, like we stated. It was some broken promises. They said they was going to get Jello. You know, it seems that I don't know what happened. But as LeBron got there, Lonzo became less of a main component to the situation. And that was very disheartening. You understand? Jeannie Buss. You know, Jeannie Buss is out there. You know, I don't know what the hell she was doing, but she was the owner, and I think she was meddling in basketball-related decisions. You know, but LeVar exposed all of that on FS1, Fox Sports, on Undisputed, when he came on there and said Magic Johnson is just the face. You know, a lot of people in business, what people don't understand, a lot of people put people like that in business, where it's really somebody behind the scenes doing the wild, crazy shit, but they put that face in front of the business. You know, that smile. You understand? That makes shit go a little smoother. When you're ready to fuck somebody over, things could go a little smoother because you got a good face in place. You understand? And that's what Magic Johnson, according to LeVar Ball on Undisputed, where he exposed all of that. And if we want to remember, after LeVar exposed that shit, you started seeing things fast forward. The season wasn't even over yet, and Magic is talking about he resigning, he's stepping down, he ain't gonna be here no more. You know, what the hell happened? How Magic, these people have Magic Johnson on national television crying. You understand what I'm trying to tell the people, ladies and gentlemen? This is how bad the situation Lonzo was in this is the type of shit he went into as a rookie. No player development whatsoever. You understand? That boom, they like I said, Luke Walton. You know, the good God, things couldn't get no better. You understand? You know, things only got worse from there. The man gets traded. He's on the next thing, smoking to New Orleans for the Anthony Davis deal. You know, we thought he was going down there to really blossom, to run with Zion. We've seen the pieces. It looks scary. You know, Drew Holiday was there keeping things in place. You know, but like I said, they failed. It was a bubble year. You know, David Griffin, man, I'm telling you, David Griffin he's the worst. You understand? And Lonzo Ball, he really received the grunt of all of David Griffin's bullshit. You understand? Seriously, the only bright side about the Pelicans was Fred Vincent. You know, besides that, the shit was a disaster. And I'm telling you now, the disaster will continue. All the people that's looking at New Orleans like they're competent or they're a good team and this and that, Lonzo Ball in New Orleans was one of the worst things that could have happened to him. You know, how could they misuse a player of this ilk? You understand? What the hell who the hell is running that organization? You understand? David Griffin, man, he completely botched that whole situation in New Orleans, man. I'm telling you. You know, New Orleans, that structure in New Orleans is all screwed up because you got Gail Benson, who messed with the Saints. You know, the Saints is the revenue. They make the money out there, you know. So they not really paying too close attention to what's going on in Pelicans-related decisions. Unless shit gets so hostile, she got to intervene. But nonetheless, Griffin is running wild. You understand? So he just doing whatever the fuck he want to do. And Lonzo got caught all in the crossfire. You understand? So no proper deal, respectable deal was given to Lonzo. You know, like I said, he always seemed to be an afterthought. And this season, like with the coaching, like I said, what they did with my man, good God, with Van Gundy, that could have set Lonzo back for the next 2 to 3 years. If they would have kept Van Gundy in place, Van Gundy would have set the Pelicans back another 4 or 5 years. They would have been the Pistons of the Western Conference. You understand? So Lonzo Ball, he teams up with Rich Paul and made one of the greatest basketball decisions of his career, going to the Chicago Bulls, to a competent running organization. And if you've seen the press conference, he stated, I came here because of AK, Billy Donovan. They were the reasons why I came here. I think that was a direct shot at what happened in New Orleans because, like I said, shit couldn't get no worse. You understand? So we're going to leave it at that. Lonzo Ball is finally playing for a competent organization, and it's showing. And Lonzo is about to take that step that all of us believe that he would have, and all of the naysayers, you're about to get smacked upside the head. It's Flight Sports TV. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button and hit the bell on the icon because we might be live. And if we not live, we might be going live in a few minutes, hours, or seconds. Holla at me. We getting up out of here.